The big issue I have is with Travis Hunter. She's crying herself to sleep. What in God's name would make you think that that's a good thing to tell the world? And you on X talking about how, or Twitch, or whatever hell else you were on, talking about how she had to cry herself to sleep? What in this world has told you people are going to say, oh, we're so cruel. We shouldn't have done that to her.
Stephen A. Smith talks about the Travis Hunter backlash. Check out what Stephen A. Smith had to say.
Now I want to get into a story I've seen percolating in the headlines and social media. And that's about Heisman Trophy winner Travis Hunter and his fiance, Leanna Lenee. For some reason, these two young people feel the need to hit the social media airwaves to defend their relationship in front of the world.
Bad
I
choice.
really don't get this. Leanna went to TikTok one day, to explain why she didn't stand when Travis was announced as the Heisman Trophy winner. Take a look at this.
Yeah, let's hear this out.
When his name was called, I instantly was gonna, if you watch the video, you can see me like, but his mom didn't get up. So I was like, oh, maybe I don't get up. Maybe I just sit here with her. So I sat there and then y'all said Coach Prime had to tell me to get up. No, he didn't. He said, go get him. Go get your man. And
Nah, he told you to get up. You was just chilling, but it is what it is.
once Travis stood up, but he didn't have to do that because I was going to do that anyways. As soon as I seen Travis get up, then I thought it was appropriate to stand up, greet him, congratulate him. But then there was a camera right in front of Coach Prime, and I knew they were going to film that moment. And because of how people are online, I was like, I don't want to be in that shot, so I'm going to sit down. So I try to sit down so I'm not in the camera while I'm crying. People are gonna be, oh, why is she crying? Like, stuff like that. And so I got out of the camera purposefully so they can have their moment. That's all it was. No one told me to stand up. No one had to tell me to celebrate with him. I was just sitting there crying. I wanted to take it in myself too. I was super excited for him. But I wanted the moment to be about him and his family.
She's just doing the most overthinking. Even Stephen A. Smith is like, this is ridiculous.
Leanna, what are you doing?
Stephen A.
Before I
like
go
that.
any further on this subject, let me fully explain. She also went on to explain her actions following Colorado's last home game, where fans wondered why she didn't seem to give him a hug. And then she explained to fans why she didn't respond to Travis when he first tried to holler via a DM. As for Travis, he also went to social media on Monday to defend his fiance, adding more fuel to this fire. Hunter, who swept all of the major college football awards, including the Heisman, appeared on the streaming platform Twitch that same day as Leanna. He told fans she's been crying herself to sleep over comments made by internet users. What are y'all doing? Leanna, you are his lady. You are his fiance. You are about to be his wife. Why are you explaining to the world how much you care about him?
My point's exactly. Too much explaining going on social media. Got to keep that relationship off the streets.
Does he know? That's all that matters. You are on camera, your voice cracking, tears seeming like they're on the verge of streaming down your face. Completely upset over these assertions pervading all over social media. You think that's going to shut people up?
It won't.
All it's going to do is invite them to talk about you more.
Exactly.
Why? Because you find people soft spot and you squeeze. That's the cruel world we're living in. You got to be stronger than that. You got to have alligator skin.
They ain't got alligator skin. They ain't ready for the spotlight, especially when you put your relationship out online. It's only going to make things worse. And we're seeing that they're fragile, overly explaining themselves, thinking that people really care. If you rock with her, you rock with her. It is what it is. But to go on the internet and try to explain it, it's just a bad look for Travis.
You're a young lady, a beautiful young lady who one would surmise completely loves her man and is looking forward to spending the rest of your life with him. Congratulations. But it's about him, not about what other people think about you with him.
Exactly.
You got to learn that. When you invite people in your relationships, you're ultimately going to invite them into your marriage. You really, really want that?
They don't.
You don't want that.
They don't want that pressure.
That's number one. The big issue I have is with Travis Hunter. She's crying herself to sleep. What in God's name would make you think that that's a good thing to tell the world?
You got to understand with Travis, young dude, simping heavy right now. So he don't know what to say. And again, everything he's saying as far as this relationship, it's making him look a certain way.
Why would you do that? You think they're going to feel sorry for her? You think they're going to have compassion? You don't see these trolls out here, bro? You are an all-world player. And they're going to find something to criticize you about. Just wait for it. It's coming. If it hasn't already, give it time. I'll tell you a few minutes. There's people talking about how she looks. I think she looks beautiful. I'm sure you do too. I'm quite sure there's other people that are saying otherwise. They don't mean it. It's to get at you.
And it's working.
You could do better. Why you got to be with her? Why can't you be with somebody else? Blah, blah, blah. They're going to do all of that. What you doing? What are you doing? Don't give into that. You're about to go into the National Football League.
And things are going to turn up even more. So if they can't take this social media pressure now when he's in college, think about how things are going to be in September of 2025 when he steps foot on that field for the first time. It's just going to increase dramatically as far as the attention. So you got to know how to handle it sooner than later.
That's what you're about to do. You're about to get paid. In my eyes, this should be your most selfish time. You need to think about how close-knit they are. Do they keep things internal? They're going to go on social media and express themselves. You don't need that. You ain't got time for that nonsense.
Thing is, only people that's putting out stuff on social media is Travis and the fiance. So they got to look in the mirror and think about how they moving, especially online.
Trying to get your paper. Trying to build your career. Trying to be in the National Football League, bro. You don't need to be coming home after a hard day's work as a National Football League player, worried about what somebody got to say about you or your girl, your fiance. You can't respond to that. You just won the Heisman. And you on X talking about how, or Twitch, or whatever hell else you were on, talking about how she had to cry herself to sleep. What in this world has told you people are going to say, oh, we're so cruel. We shouldn't have done that to her.
Bro is simped out and losing his mind. He don't know how to act right now, Stephen A. Take it easy on him. He's still a young dude.
We're sorry. They ain't going to do that. They ain't going to do that. There's a lot of good, decent people in this world, Travis. But the ones who are the loudest, the ones who are the most conspicuous, who illuminate the most, they ain't shit.
Real talk.
They wait for you to fall, bro.
And he's falling.
They don't give a damn about you.
Simped out.
And in their eyes, your girl is your weak spot because she showed her vulnerabilities.
They're both vulnerable right now. Get off the internet, stay offline, promote your products or whatever, sponsorships, but got to keep the relationship offline. That's the only way.
Don't do it. Take it from your boy, Stephen A.
OG.
You know I'm rooting for you. First of all, I think she's beautiful. I think y'all a beautiful couple. I wish you nothing but the best. Secondly, you got Prime. Talk to your coach. That brother knows. They came after him too, and look at how he's shining. Follow his lead. Last but not least, let me tell you something, bro. Listen to Cat Williams. You got 50 haters, man, you should be happy you don't have 100. 200, 500. Alligator skin, bro.
Like I said earlier, wait until he stepped foot on that football field. If he had a couple 100,000 haters, he's going to have millions of haters in the next few months.
Develop more of it. Let it roll right off your chest. Because in most instances, people in this world are wishing they were you. You don't have to do what you did. She don't have to do what she did. Being on social media, holding back tears, voice cracking and all of that. No, that showed the world they could get to you. You don't do that. You don't do that.
Yeah, that was Stephen A. Smith comments about the Travis Hunter and his fiance backlash. You know, he telling it like it is, but at the end of the day, Travis Hunter got to look in that mirror, seeing how you moving out there. If something's going on relationship wise, y'all gonna have to chop it up between the two of y'all, but it is what it is. Best of luck to Travis Hunter, still a young dude, simping heavy, and we'll see what happens moving forward in the future between the both of them.